Hi guys, Mark here. Well, we're here today at Ducati Bournemouth, and today we're going to be taking out the Scrambler 800. Stay tuned. Well, hi there guys, Mark here. Welcome today to a review on the Ducati Scrambler 800 Icon. So we'll just take a look round, run through all the specifications in the usual way, go for a little test ride, and then have a final thoughts at the end. And again, many thanks to Ducati at Bournemouth here in the south of England for lending me this bike today. So as I said, this is the Icon model, which is kind of like the base model, if you will. Comes in at £9,995. You can also get the full throttle model, which is £1,000 more, £10,995. That comes with the Termignoni exhaust, which is going to sound absolutely glorious with this L twin, and the quick shifter. Also, you can choose from the night shift model, which comes with spoked wheels and bar end mirrors, and that's really nice looking, that one, with the spoked wheels. So star of the show on this bike is its engine. It's an 803cc L twin. I'm really pleased that they've kept with the sort of charismatic air-cooled engine here. It's a 2 valves per cylinder. It's putting out 73 horsepower at 8,250 RPM. So it's a very relaxing engine, lots and lots of low and mid-range torque, plenty of punch, really superb engine. Torque is 65 Newton meters at 7,000 RPM. Got a 13.5 litre fuel tank. Ducati are quoting 5.2 litres per 100 kilometres, which is around about 55 miles per gallon UK. You should get around about 150 miles, I would have thought, out of this. So I was very surprised when I sat on this bike. This seat is super comfortable, really nicely padded and plush. Standard seat height on these is 795mm. It's quite a low seat height on this, so that's good. You can get an optional lower seat at 780 or an optional higher seat at 810mm. Just take a look at me on the bike. I'll put a cutscene in for you guys. I'm 5'7" tall with a 30-inch inside leg, and I weigh about 75 kilos. So just see how I fit it, then you can compare that for yourself. Tyres on these, we've got a 110 on the front with an 18-inch wheel, and a 180 on the rear with a 17-inch wheel, and these are running Pirelli MT60 with a sort of a knobbly tread pattern which sort of suits this style of Scrambler bike. Not too heavy. These are coming in at 185 kilos. That's wet and ready to ride. Very smooth shifting 6-speed transmission. A very nice 4.3-inch colour TFT with loads of information. We'll take a little look at that a bit later on. And one of the nice features of this bike is that you can sort of change all of the covers here on the tank, here, here and here. I think there's 6 different kits to choose from, reds and greens, but as standard these come in yellow, black or red. Full LEDs all round. It's got the distinctive Scrambler X on the headlight there. Assist and slipper clutch. Hydraulic, which is very, very smooth and light. That's good. We've got Kayaba upside down front forks with lots of travel there. These are non-adjustable, but set up perfectly for general road use. And we have a side mounted single rear shock there, which is preload adjustable. So this model has a 4 kilos weight loss from the previous model. We've got a ride-by-wire throttle, cornering ABS, traction control. You can obviously get the quick shifter fitted to this as an option. Tail tidies, there's lots of accessories available for these. Got 2 riding modes, road and sport. The braking is courtesy of Brembo. We have a 4-piston caliper on the front there, biting hard onto a single disc, and single disc on the rear with a single piston caliper. Decent service intervals on these of 7,500 miles, which is great, and a 2-year warranty. But it does look very, very cool walking around. The usual excellent Ducati build quality. Okay, Ducati Scrambler 800. Let's try this out. So very, very easy to climb aboard. Nice low seat height of 795mm. And as soon as you sit on the bike, it feels really small. I mean, it's obviously a very narrow bike because of the configuration of the L-twin engine, keeping it all nice and narrow. But it really does feel like the weight's nice and low. These big, wide, high bars help with the control as well. So that's a good start. So we'll just run through all the controls. You have a hydraulic assist and slipper clutch, which is span adjustable. Very smooth and light. Headlight flasher, high and low beam, menu scroll button, indicators, mode and enter, and horn. Over this side, engine start, daytime running lights and hazards. Quite a simple bike, no sort of electronic suspension or anything like that. Ride-by-wire electronic throttle. So we'll just turn on the beautiful little TFT. Scrambler Ducati. And there is loads of information there. Speedo, gear position. I do like this sort of traditional looking TFT tachometer. Got all your trips, all your different air temperatures there, all your warning lights. So nice, very nice little TFT there. So we'll fire her up. So straight away you've got that lovely charismatic L-twin sound, which is fantastic. Nicely into first gear, and away we go. Very smooth hydraulic clutch pulling away, and the first thing you notice is just how light the bike feels when you pull away. So loads of bottom end grunt as you would expect from an 800cc L-twin. Really pulls 4, 5, 6 very strongly indeed. That's very nice. Around about 73, 74 horsepower. Initial feelings, a very, very smooth, characterful engine. Good strong brakes with lots of bite. So no quick shifter on this one, but it is an option. But a very, very smooth, easy clutch and gearbox. So it's a very, very relaxing engine. Loads of mid-range just blasting out there, 4, 5. Super easy up to 60 miles an hour. Top speed on this around about 125, 130 miles an hour. Okay, off we go. Oh, this thing feels great around the corners. So big chunky mirrors, can see about 30% of my elbows, but a decent clear view behind. That's nice. So take a look at that TFT there, very bright, loads of information there, speed, gears and revs, all very easy to see, so that's a good start. All the switch gear, horn, headlight flasher, all easy to use. What does strike you about this bike though when you start riding it is it's a lovely upright position, massive wide high bars, and it's just so comfortable. You could just cruise like this all day long. The seat is super comfortable. Right, there's nothing behind. Just try these brakes out, just the front brake only. Oh, wow, that is super strong for a single disc. That's plenty of power for this style of bike. Right, so second gear, just winding it out through that lovely mid-range. Here it goes. Beautiful. I've always loved Ducatis. They make fantastic characterful engines, and they've just got more refined and reliable over the years. They really are a premium manufacturer. Down to fourth, just winding it out, just going down that very slick gearbox, very smooth indeed. Back brake's good, got a good bit of bite there. First gear. Oh, it's so soulful, that engine, it's just glorious. Fourth gear, just winding it on. Great stuff. So the riding position, as you'd expect, very, very upright and very comfortable. Lovely wide bars, very high as well. Extremely comfortable padded seats, about as good as you can get, and a nice straight down leg position. And because it's so light, it's really nice around the bends. Pirelli tyres do a good job of giving good grip. What an absolutely wonderful engine. Right, we're just in fourth gear at the moment. Just going to wind it open. As you can see, it really does pull strongly. Between about 4 and 6 is where this engine really shines. Okay, cruising time now. Top gear, 55 miles an hour, 4,000 RPM. There's no nasty vibrations on this at all that are going to sort of annoy over distance. It's just got a really nice soulful kind of thump to it that you can just about feel through the foot pegs, but the whole bike is generally very smooth. Just take it down to about 3,000 revs, wide open in top. As you can see, very, very strong in top gear. We'll try it on a dual carriageway a bit later on. So the suspension, non-adjustable up front, Kayaba forks, but the whole bike rides very, very nicely. It's super comfortable in the seat of the suspension, very, very well damped. I mean, it's a Scrambler style, so you'd expect the suspension to be a little bit on the soft side, and it is just that. It's very, very plush, comfortable, quality ride. So top marks to Ducati. So we're just cruising along now. Very acceptable wind blast, no problems at all with that. So we're in sport mode now, which is the most power. In the road mode it's just a little bit less power and a bit more mellow in the throttle, but it's not sharp throttle in sport mode. So I mean, it sounds good with the standard exhaust, but with an aftermarket exhaust these sound absolutely glorious. So just for general cruising like this, it's a really nice place to be. The engine's smooth, it's a very comfortable ride. Alright, so how does the Scrambler handle low speeds? We're just coming into a sleepy little village. Just going down the gearbox into first gear, very easy into first. Just feathering that hydraulic clutch, lovely and smooth. Lovely bit of pull from low RPMs. It's not snatchy throttle, it's very mellow, easy to modulate your speed. Just trickling along second gear. That's nice. Fueling's excellent, there's no surging in the fueling there. Fuel injection feels spot on. Not feeling any heat from the engine. It's 21 degrees today. Into third gear. So very smooth engine, no untoward vibrations or anything nasty. There's no sort of slap or anything. The drivetrain's all very snatch free. So there you go, look, just 30 mile an hour, 3,000 revs. Very nice. Beautiful control through these big bars. So there you are, guys, low speed running on the Scrambler 800, absolutely first class. Just coming onto a dual carriageway now, see how the Scrambler fares at the higher speeds. So fifth gear, just winding it out, lovely bit of pull there, into top gear now. Indicated 70 mile an hour, we're doing just under 5,000 RPM. Very smooth engine, very impressive. You just feel the old power pulses just coming through the pegs, but no nasty vibrations. Very smooth in the seat and the bars. Very acceptable wind blast. Bike feels very light, but it's holding its line well. If I wind it open in top gear, there you go, still pulling really strongly in top gear. Just try it open up in top gear, 60, and there's your 70. Right on to about 125 miles an hour. So no problems at all for the Scrambler, cruising at the higher speeds. So far, guys, I've really enjoyed my time on the 800 Scrambler. It's got lovely lightweight handling, very comfortable, nice commanding, easy riding position. Got that wonderful L-twin bark from the exhaust. Brakes are strong, courtesy of Brembo up front. And I love the looks of it as well. So this bit of road down here is quite bumpy now, and it's just soaking it up with ease. Again, no nasty vibrations that I've experienced, just that characterful kind of throb. Oh yeah, those brakes are very good. Right, let's take a look around here, shall we? Let's have a listen to this engine again, shall we? Makes a nice little pop on the overrun as well. Right, we'll just leave it running to have a look at the high beam and the indicators. LEDs, of course. So there you have it, guys. Ducati Scrambler 800. So I have taken the seat off. There's no storage under there whatsoever. There is, however, a USB under the seat about there. So cracking engine, 74 horsepower, very smooth, very punchy. Love the fact that it's been kept air cooled. So as I said earlier, all of these panels can come off. Different stickers on the wheels as well, to just basically change it to sort of 6 other different colours if you like. So we do have a little grab handle there, which is nice touch. It's sort of in there. So exceptionally light off the side stand, and very, very easy to push around, so ideal. There you are, guys, look at that beauty. So as always, exceptional build quality from Ducati. Really good suspension, very compliant for bumpy UK roads. Didn't notice any sort of heat coming off the engine there or the exhaust, even though the exhaust pipe is there. You've got that cover on there, so I didn't sort of find that a problem at all. So there you are, guys. Have you got a Ducati Scrambler? What are your thoughts? Please post your comments down below as always, and don't forget to give me a like, share and subscribe to my channel. I'll catch you again in a week or so for another review. Take care, guys, ride safe and all the best.